Welcome back, YouTube. Down here trying to catch a few this morning. And this one has swallowed it all the way to his goozle. Let me see if I can get the pliers and get this out. Well, pretty red breast in this morning. Good red belly on it. YouTube, I know I didn't get to make no videos last week. My mom had passed away. So, if y'all missed me, that's what had happened. I had a lot going on. I'm gonna try to get out maybe this week and do 1 or 2 videos and stuff and get back to making them. But anyhow, I just kind of wanted to let you know what was going on with my mom passing and everything. Wow, another pretty red breast. Red breast is trying to make a comeback in Black River. There's some pretty fish. YouTube, we got some of them hitting at it this morning. It's like they're grabbing onto just the tip of the tail. So what we could do, we could put one of these short beetles on there. This one's been used, and I'm gonna go ahead and use it some more, where I can run and hook out near the tip of the tail. For them fish that just wants to grab the tip of the tail of hook without grabbing the whole thing, the color we was using was a little greenish, so I know they kind of hitting a little green color. So that's what we could go with, green. Run that hook out near the tip. You one of them tried to run up there and just grab the very tail on this thing. You messed up, didn't you? Probably should have put a new one on him, but I was too lazy to dig through the tackle box. This one was just laying right on the top. Got my drag set so light on these things. And good fat brim here. Nice brim. Try to get my co-pilot to ask him that he want to come this morning. I think he's still pretty hurt over his grandma. He stayed with her. He's been staying at the house since she passed. I know he still got him upset. He loved his grandma. Maybe he kind of get where he can get his mind off of it so much pretty soon. She was with us a long time. Y'all probably hear me time to time keep telling some stories and stuff about that she would tell me back when she was young and coming up and all that about a long time ago. Share some of them with y'all time to time while we down here fishing. Some of you hitting is trying to swallow it. Some of you just trying to grab the tail of these things a hold. I had to switch, put a new beetle on there. I had to dig through that tackle box to get one of my new ones. That old one was to toe up, but I'd got all the life out of it. Whoa, size brim. Not no monster, but you were sure trying to go with it. Oh, Molly. Good size smallmouth. Another redbreast here. My mom, she grew up about a mile from P House Landing up there. All this was plantation on that side of the river back then. I know Tom Yawkey owned it for a long time, but I'm not sure if he owned it back in the 30s whenever my mom was born. But it was a plantation. For Yawkey's plantation was there, or I don't know how long Yawkey had it, but that's where she grew up. Her dad would help farm the place and work in the fields and stuff there. And they had shacks and stuff that they would stay in, and that was part of the thing for working. You got a shack to stay in, and I guess they paid you so much for working on the farm too, whatever needed doing around the plantations. But that was kind of a hard life back in the 30s, because depression was going on and all that, so you had to do what you could do to get by. She said it was very rough. Didn't have no grocery stores and all that you could go to get grocery. You had to raise what you ate or get out and hunt. If you wanted meat, you had to hunt for it, or even raise your own pigs or something to get meat. Raise chickens for your eggs. I'll tell you a story about her daddy and his prize hen in a minute. Oh, you little brim, you. You was trying though. Got to give you that. Got to give you an A for effort. How many of you, whatever you is, giving it a fitness running water? Oh, good, nice brim. Need to take you home. Anyhow, I'm not sure who may have had the plantation back with Mom back in the 30s when Mom was a little girl, but her dad would raise some chickens, and when you raised the chickens, you didn't need to keep about one rooster. So the roosters, they would use for eating once they got up into size, and you kept your hens for the eggs. Well, her dad was out working in the field, and my mom's mom she had passed early when my mom was young. So Aunt Sally, I think she was the oldest, that took over, and they would help do the cooking and cleaning and stuff while their dad was out working in the fields and whatnot. So they wanted some meat, so they went out there, and I think Aunt Sally killed one of the hens. But them hens you was supposed to save for the eggs. So they killed one of his favorite hens. He come home, they say he was hopping mad about that thing killed one of his good hens. Anyhow, they ate, but you didn't fry a whole lot of chicken back then. Most of the time, if you fried it without flour. But she said that if you did cook a chicken, you stewed him, boiled him in the water or whatever, and when you ate that chicken that day, you didn't throw the juice and stuff away from out that pot. You kept that juice, and that was what was the flavor of your rice the next day, because you may not have meat to eat again for a couple of days or a few days. So you kept the juice from off of the chicken that what you had cooked, If you stewed that chicken, that's what went back on your rice to flavor the rice. That's one of the stories she used to tell me a lot. Oh, mama. This was my mom's favorite fish right here. This and a bass. She loved the momma. Little bass here. One of the things I'm gonna miss most is hearing that telephone ring. Her saying, "Hey, what y'all doing back there? Somebody pick up the phone. Is everybody okay?" Another bass. I guess I'll take this one home for the wifey. Wifey loved bass too. She's kind of like mama, smallmouth and bass. Come in, Brent. YouTube, a lot of time, if you see me throwing them smallmouth back, it ain't because I don't like them. The smallmouth, I love smallmouth too, but I can come down here in the winter time, even during the middle of the winter when it's cold. I can come down here fishing in deep holes on the bottom and catch the smallmouth. That's why sometimes you see me keep some of them big brim. Brim's a little harder to catch in the winter. But in smallmouth, I know some deep holes and stuff down deep. Y'all probably seen me doing it during the winter on my older videos, catching the smallmouth on the bottom, the earthworm. Oh, little brim. One of my subscribers, I saw where his dad had passed on the 4th of this month. And my mom, she passed on the 5th. But I want to send my condolences out to his family also. I know what you're going through, man. It's kind of rough, but we still have the memories. Nice size brim here. I'll go ahead and put you in the box. That'll give me 3 or 4 for the D. You sure poke me with them fins. And anyhow, we have to carry on so we can keep the memories. Something grabbed it a hold out there. This feels pretty nice, whatever it is. That's a nice fish, whatever we got on here, YouTube. If he don't tear his mouth. Oh, it's another one of them basses. If he don't get off, I can get him in the boat. We got him. Man, y'all can pull. Right, pretty young yearling bass. Oh, little fella. Oh, good hand-sized brim. Now, YouTube, I think I'm gonna call it a day. Sorry I told so many sorrowful, boring stories, but that's what was on my mind today. And just thinking about my mom, thinking about the things she would tell me and everything. I kind of wanting to touch base with you and let you know what was going on last week. 'Cause I know some of you, if I don't put out a video, then y'all kind of be wondering what happened to me. So I wanted to come in here and get out the house on and let y'all know what was going on. And I'll try to get back on a regular basis. As long as I make enough money on YouTube each month for my YouTube videos, and y'all like the videos and stuff, I'll continue to make them often as I can. Anyhow, we gotta get ready to head on out. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning. It's starting to get hot. Go home and spend some time with the wife and the kid. Anyhow, I hope you enjoyed. We'll catch you the next time, YouTube.